look at your phone bill, the first thing they look at is how many different phones you have on it. So I have my 2 boys on it, which they're going to take out immediately. And then they'll say, okay, so you have $300 in the phone, 100 to you, 100 to each of your boys, and I would argue no, 200 to me, 50 for each of the boys. They talk a lot less than I do, number one. Number two, what percentage of that is business? Well, I use my phone 100% of the business. Well, I don't. But 75%, 80%, what's reasonable? What's reasonable? So that's where it comes down. A lot of this stuff, believe it or not, a lot of this stuff is how reasonable it is. Common sense, folks. If you use common sense in most of the time, not all the time. Entertainment expense is another tricky area. So, for example, we are doing a general, let's call this a seminar. We bring in a general population and we give you food and drink. That would be 100% deductible. But if I take Chris Voss out to dinner and I discuss my will with Chris Voss and I took him out to Island Way Grill and it cost me $100, I'm only allowed to deduct 50% of that. But I have to put down the date, who was there, and what we talked about. So I have a habit of collecting my receipts from dinners, dinner with Chris Voss, discussed estate planning and tax planning. And I have a business reason, a date, and a purpose. Yes, ma'am.
So if you had 4 people at dinner, do you only deduct, do you just take yourself out of that?
No, including yourself.
Okay.
Including
so
spouses.
You had dinner with Chris and then his associate, now you take that receipt.
If I have dinner with these 8 people right here, 7 people right here, and including me, and it's $1,000, I only get a $500 deduction.
Okay.
But if I do a general seminar to try to attract tax clients or estate planning, Chris does a seminar at a restaurant, Fleming's, and invites from the general public, and 50 people show up that we have in this room, then it would be fully deductible.
What line item is that? Is that after on C?
On a C, you would have seminars. I would put a separate line for seminars or conferences and put an amount. And then under entertainment expense, or you buy someone lightning tickets, that would be under the 50% rule. It's a separate line item on that.